RESA TV presents in 3, 2, 1, Dateline Schools with your host, Terry Harrington.
All this week on Dateline Schools, we're learning about autism as April is National Autism Awareness Month. And to provide some insight, my special guests are intervention specialists here at St. Clair County RESA, Natalie Adair and Rose Doré. And Rose, is this an issue that kids are born with, or is it something that they develop over time as they grow?
Well, they are really born with autism. They have linked some genes, genetic disposition for students on the spectrum. But I think that one of the issues is that sometimes the characteristics aren't really aware, or individuals aren't really aware of those certain things to look for when they're really little. So as they grow, it becomes more apparent that they're developing differently than the typical child. So then they start to see some of those signs that were there all along, but we wouldn't notice them, sort of like eye contact or a smile, a reciprocal smile between baby and mom.
And Natalie, is this something that a child can outgrow over their lifetime, or is it something that they'll have their entire life?
Autism is a lifelong developmental disability. We do know that you can work with your signs and your symptoms, and kids have a better outlook on life when we intervene earlier and address those issues and concerns that we notice right away.
Well, especially with younger children, how do doctors diagnose or evaluate a child for autism?
It's definitely difficult, and it's done through trained observation. We have some checklists and some tools out there. There are a couple of tools that are well known as an MCHAT and an ADOS, but those are through trained observation. But they're looking for those three areas. They're looking for their social interaction, they're looking for their communicative intent, their ability to express their wants and needs, and then looking at their social interaction.
Is this something, too, that school personnel can help point out, too, if they suspect something?
Absolutely. And Terry, you allude to some of our kids have eligible services for school under special education and some don't. And some of our children just have medical eligibility through a medical diagnosis.
More tomorrow. For Dateline Schools, I'm Terry Harrington.